the difference is we call a lot of white shenanigans hillbilly shit, bigot shit, redneck shit. No, it's fucking ghetto. We just don't fucking call it that, but that's what it is. It's the same behavior.
Rolex on your wrist, thePLAINEStjane.
We need to talk about Kris Jenner. Me talking about the clan, right? Because that's what they are. They're a clan. The Kardashians, the Kim, the Kourtney, the Kris, the Kendall, the Kylies, they are definitely a clan, right? And they're culture vultures they've been taking from us for years. Was Khloe married to Tristan when she had the kid? Was she? Or did she have a baby out of wedlock? I mean, reducing yourselves down to a baby mama with a baby daddy. Staying with your cheating ass baby daddy at that. Being a doormat. How many times has Tristan cheated on Khloe? In so many different ways. And she loves it. She loves it. You know what that is? It's fucking ghetto. Not knowing your self-worth and staying with a nigga that's gonna treat you like it's ghetto. It's toxic and it's ghetto. Toxic relationships are ghetto. You're ghetto, Khloe. Ghetto. A shape-shifting reptilian ghetto baby mama with a baby daddy that does not value you. And then when he gets caught up cheating with someone or interested in someone that is not you, you want to fight the girl. That's ghetto. You are the one who lets him enter your body without a rubber, right? Your trusting lies in him, not the random woman he's sleeping with. So if you want to be fighting the woman he's cheating with and not him, baby, that is fucking ghetto. It's ghetto. They are definitely a clan, right? And they're culture vultures they've been taking from us for years. Whether they take our thoughts, our, how innovative we are, our products, stealing our ideas, hell, our men, they fetishize black men, all this stuff. It's time we talk about it because I think that this is really important. I think it's really important to conceptualize. We got to think about this. The words that we say within our black community as black people, outsiders should not be able to say. And we need to hold them to task and put some fire under their ass when they end up saying these things. We all know that Kris Jenner decided to call Blac Chyna ghetto, and I have an issue with it. Is Blac Chyna ghetto? Yeah, but we black and we can say that. Just like we can say the word nigga. And if you're white, if you watching this video, if your non-black ass says nigga around somebody that's got time to get jiggy with your ass, then you get what you deserve, right? Everything ain't for everybody to say, and we just know that. So let's get into a little backstory with regards to this situation, shall we? So on Tuesday, Blac Chyna appeared in court for day 2 of her $300 million trial with the Kardashian Jenner family. Blac Chyna's lawyer shocked the court when she revealed that Kris Jenner called her in a private message to producers, right? Chyna's attorney alleged that Kris Jenner told E! Network executives and producers that Blac Chyna beat Rob Kardashian in the face and allegedly referred to Blac Chyna as stupid and ghetto. Let me tell you why I feel like that's wrong. Let me tell you why I feel like this is wrong, although Blac Chyna is ghetto. What's ghetto? What's ghetto? It's living below standard.
So here's the part of the video where I'd like to create some clarity. Dialect, the way in which you speak, your syntax, your diction, the way you enunciate your words, that isn't the only thing that can get you or your behavior deemed ghetto. You see, Google is your best friend, but every now and then you even got to check your best friend. So when you go to Google and you try to define and you let Google tell you what ghetto is, it refers to an area and an ethnicity. According to Google, it's not signified by your behavior or your actions, but it should be. Instead, Google defines it by how you look, your ethnicity, your area, your social class, your rank. There's a lot of stigma surrounding those things, and that's unfortunate. So when Kris Kardashian is calling Blac Chyna ghetto, what is she really saying? Because the whole Kardashian clan They are able to use their white privilege to skate past the backlash and the stigma, the stains associated with their particular proximity to blackness and conscious decisions to indulge in the black community for recreation or reproduction. But this video in particular is made with the intent to remind and deduce the Kardashians that are indeed ghetto via their behavior rather than their geographic location or their finances or their money or their connections, their visibility, their celebrity status. They're ghetto. Two things can be true at one time. You can be very rich, very visible, very famous, and very ghetto. And the Kardashians mark all of those boxes. And that is the context in which I am using ghetto to apply it to the Kardashians. I am a black woman. We are oftentimes called ghetto. A lot of times we will self-proclaim that we are ghetto. It's used in a degrading way when it's coming from outside of the community. So am I ghetto? I'll say I'm ghetto in a heartbeat. Yep. But although I'll call myself ghetto in a heartbeat, I really would like to challenge myself more often to try to replace that word when I'm in the midst of about to use the word ghetto and see if innovative will fit instead. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't, but a lot of times ghetto is used as somebody that on the fly, that was creative, it was convenient, it either saved time, space, it was a replacement for something. Sometimes you can replace the word with innovative, and it's just a way to just kind of elevate what you consider yourself or the people around you to be doing. Like I said, sometimes just ghetto is the better word, but it's different as a black person using the term ghetto within the community as opposed to having somebody weaponize it against you from outside of the community. And that is what Kris and a lot of other non-black people do quite frequently.
Rolex on your wrist, a plain Jane.
Let's keep it a buck. Blac Chyna schemed her way into relevancy. She schemed. She got with this celebrity and that celebrity, and by the time she was on a couple of celebrities' arms, we knew who the hell she was. But don't get it fucked up. She was a stripper first. She came from the background of sex work. Or you know, being salacious and selling her body. We all know it'd be happy endings behind the scenes, but nonetheless, she was a stripper. She sold visuals of her ass. That's what she did. So what's the difference between what Chyna has done and what the hell all of the Kardashian daughters have done? Tell me. Because it seems a little racially charged for me. It seems a little racially charged. In my opinion, when Kris Jenner is using the term ghetto, she's using it as in too black. Too black. That's what it seems like to me, because does Kris Jenner's family not fit the description? Does it not? I mean, Kim sold and exploited her body, and don't get it messed up. She sold it. She can act like, oh, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know Ray J sold it. It was being recorded. We thought it was just an intimate video. No, the hell you didn't. You sold that, and that's how you became relevant. So you sold a sex tape. We didn't know who you was until that damn sex tape. I mean, yeah, you were Paris Hilton's stylist, but who the fuck was checking for Paris Hilton? Us black folk wasn't. You became relevant to non-black people for people who were into fashion, right? And who were into socialites back in the fucking late 90s and early 2000s. People who were into fashion and who gave a hell about Paris Hilton, which wasn't a lot of us, but it was some of us, I've got to admit. That's how you became known to them. But you needed to bump it up a notch. You couldn't just be picking clothes out for Paris Hilton. There was no longevity for Paris Hilton. Hello, she faded into oblivion. You became known once Ray J was piping you down and you gave him the salt and pepper shakers. You know, the salt and pepper grinders that you gotta twist different ways when you don't just... That's when you got on the map, and you did that intentionally. That's ghetto. If we gonna keep it a buck, come on now. You think we don't remember that? Because, like, let's keep it a buck. Y'all remember on Love and Hip Hop, Mimi Faust, right? Stevie J's, one of Stevie J's baby mother. Stevie J was with Mimi, and then he cheated on Mimi with Jocelyn. Then he got with Jocelyn. Now he's with Faith, but that's a whole nother story. But y'all remember when Mimi Because now we're going to talk about the difference between a white sex tape, a non-black sex tape, and a black sex tape, and how they are held up next to one another. When it's black, it's eh. But when it's non-black, it's, oh, that was a mistake. No, bullshit. Both of them had the same excuse. When Mimi had that sex tape with Nico, they was both coked out of their minds, okay? Booger sugar, they was riding that white horse. You hear me? And you could tell. She came out later and admitted that. And when Mimi did it and pretended like it was a mistake, once we saw the sex tape with different sex scenes, different outfits, shower hand, what you call that? The shower curtain, hang on, rod, shower rod. It was like, oh, that's some raunchy shit. That's nasty. That's ghetto. Yeah, it white or not, it's nasty. It's ghetto. You sold your ass. You sold your body. You exploited your naked self for money, which is one of the points that Blac Chyna is making in court right now. Is Rob Kardashian released revenge porn out into the digital universe, which humiliated the shit out of Blac Chyna, which contributes to some of her being ghetto. But don't just use ghetto without us calling you out. Let's go into more about how and why you and your family is ghetto. Let's get into more of that. This is a good one. Chloe is a struggle love queen. I'm getting to that. Oh, I'm getting to that. Because struggle love is very fucking ghetto too. And it's not just in the black community. Let's stop playing. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I hope Chyna wins her lawsuit. They used Chyna, but she played chess and messed around with the precious son brother. Yeah, he was the vulnerable lamb. See, the fact that they neglected him and they didn't pay him enough attention means that they couldn't protect him when he was emotionally vulnerable. And that's exactly when Chyna found him. And she snuck in and got the paycheck she needed by getting pregnant. It's a game. And they think they the only ones who can run that game on black people because they fetishize us. But baby, the game was played on you too. And at this point, I want Chyna to win. It wasn't on my bingo card to be rooting for a ghetto ass Blac Chyna. But goddamn it, I damn sure don't want her losing to y'all. So if I had to pick a side, it's going to be Chyna. So nonetheless, Chyna comes from a stripper background. See, the thing about a stripper that's more respectable than somebody that's going to lie about intentionally releasing a sex tape is they are upfront. You know what you get. They're not trying to lie and say there's something else. The most you'll catch a stripper saying is, I'm an exotic dancer. But that doesn't mean anything different than being a stripper. So that is a person who sells their body, who sells it, whether it's being penetrated, they sell that imagery of their body. They let people see and have access to their body for money, which is no different than what Kim did. Stop playing with me. So what? Because the Kardashians lied and said that, oh, this was a mistake. This wasn't supposed to get out. Ray J leaked this. It's supposed to be more respectable. Whereas though the clan, the Kardashian clan, thinks that they slick. No. We're not stupid. As a matter of fact, I respect Chyna in the way in which she transitioned from sex work or the sex scene more than I respect the goddamn Kim and Ray J. I respect Ray J, even though I don't like the way he treats his wife, but you know, y'all get the point. They was in the sex tape together. Not to mention, if we're gonna talk about more ghetto behavior from the clan, unmarried, let's talk about it. What's going on? The ghetto, girl, it's ghetto. Stop it. Oh, if we're gonna talk about ghetto, sending Kylie to Paris, where the age of consent hadn't even been written into law yet. Let's talk about that, because when Kylie was with Tiger, she was a minor, a mega minor at that. If y'all haven't hit thumbs up, make sure y'all hit that damn button and consider subscribing while y'all here. Imagine your parents saying, you know what, this man that is of legal age and you're a minor, let me go ahead and send y'all to Paris so y'all can keep having sex. Because the age of consent hasn't even been written into law yet, meaning that statutory rape was not a thing. It's still not a thing. In France, it takes so much to prove it, and not just ages. So they're actually trying right now to write into legislation to make sexual penetration of anyone under the age of 14 or younger a crime. So you sent your daughter to Paris so that she could keep on fucking on a grown man. And you mean to tell me that that's not ghetto? Pimping her out much? It's giving very much Mama D to pimp. It's giving pimp behavior. What's going on? I know Tokyo Tony is a trip, but I think you more of a trip. See, Tokyo Tony is a trip from Maryland, Virginia, and DC. That's some tri-state shit. Y'all are a world, around the world trip. And I don't mean that in a good way. I mean, y'all got more mileage, literally. Y'all are fucking ghetto. So when you call a Blac Chyna ghetto, it seems very racially charged to me. And I need y'all to stop. I need you to shut your white mouth. That's what I need you to do. Because what you're saying is it's too black. See, the thing about it is y'all are also thieves. That's another thing that makes y'all ghetto. Y'all are thieves. Y'all are culture vultures. Y'all steal everybody's business ideas, pass them off as your own. Y'all have been stealing from black culture for decades. You know what that is? It's ghetto. To be stealing from people, to not be original enough to steal from people and pass it off and benefit off that shit as if it's your own, it's ghetto. Unoriginality is ghetto. Stealing is ghetto. So, I mean, you tell me. You're saying she's too black, and the thing about it is, y'all cherry pick the Kardashians, the clan. Y'all like to choose and cherry pick which aspects of black culture y'all want to take from and be left squeaky clean, and then take away the repercussions and the smears and the stains of that shit. See, the difference between black people and white people, we live in our truth, right? We might have a background, but we still end up making the best of it and still end up swagging it out and being like, yeah, that was my past, but this is where I'm at now. And people can appreciate that turnaround story. But see, y'all like being black until it's time to be black and deal with the repercussions of being black, of being ghetto. See, black people, we will easily say we are ghetto. Did our parents used to heat the house with the oven? Absolutely. Is sometimes we cold before we turn the heat on because we trying to save money? Do sometimes we get in the car and not turn the air on when it's hot or whatever? We will glad we ghetto. But yeah, that's ghetto. No, bitch, we ghetto and we admit it, because bitch, actually ghetto is being innovative to an extent, depending on what hookups you making. But bitch, no, you don't get to pick and choose when you get to benefit off of black culture and not get the smear or the stain that comes afterwards. Y'all are ghetto as shit. And if any of y'all commit crimes or I see a mugshot from y'all, I'm gonna be the first one to make a video and call y'all thugs. I couldn't wait to go on January 6th. Y'all know what all those people were? They were thugs. Thugs. Because that's a crime. Stop it. Y'all calling Blac Chyna ghetto was saying that she was too goddamn black. And I'm sick of y'all shit. Because y'all don't have a problem with black shit when you're stealing and you're capitalizing off the shit that you're stealing from us. Stop it. Kris, but the very least you can do if you're going to steal from us is not try to cherry pick which aspects come with it. Save that. Save that.
It was gone.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really. I don't understand. I swear to God, I don't understand.
There's too much going on. Not Dr. Umar Jane. Look. Listen. Not Dr. Umar Jane. No. I'm just saying, let's keep it above. Don't fetishize us, and then y'all like to discard us and get, you know what I'm saying? This is part of the reason why Kanye acting the way that he acting. Y'all used that man for 4 children, pumped them, sucked them, pumped them, and then threw him away. Now he over here going crazy, thinking about you, baby. It's wild. I'm not excusing what Kanye's doing, but I understand he feels completely discarded. That's because that's what y'all did. That's what y'all did. That is what y'all did. But nonetheless, let's move on, because I clearly had to get it out with the Kardashians.
On your wrist, Jane.
But that's it. If you want to catch more of my commentary on black culture or vital and trending information, be sure to subscribe by hitting that little circle in the middle of the screen, or I'll catch you in one of these rectangles to the right in another video. I'll see you there.